here with the lovely Dane, Marvin Maddox and Ashley Bell, all co-founders of Fashion Glossary and D.R.A.G. So tell us a bit about how you guys met.
Well, I met Marvin from university because we were on the same course, fashion photography, and then I met D.R.A.G through Marvin and the Fashion Glossary.
And just running the blog, and we wanted to do something creative, and I was speaking to Ashley, and she wanted to do something new and
big,
and we wanted to do something big, and
and the concept just fitted with us.
We all had the same interests and ideas, so it just worked.
It just flowed, and so that's just how it went.
Okay, so Fashion Glossary is today. We're producing the D.R.A.G show.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit more about the show. How did that come along? How did you develop it?
Well, I think them two, they've discussed it, and then they came up to me with the idea, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's incredible. So then we discussed the concept of it, and then
it just
naturally happened. It's something that we was at that time we were so interested in, so it just happened.
We've always talked about doing a show, and just found the right time, and especially because we said coming from New York and having that in our brains, it just kind of naturally.
We had all these ideas, like how can we showcase it? This was what we came up with.
Okay, and you're showcasing 12 very talented designers. So tell us a bit more about, did you have a specific criteria you used to select these designers, or how did that come about?
Our biggest concept is unisex clothing, so it's all about like unisex.
Yeah.
And there's no boundaries, or you wanted to like be yourself, like.
Did you cast the designers, or?
What was happening is like when we were choosing designers, it's just all about creativity. And as she said, it was about honesty with their clothing. And we understand these people are entrepreneurs and they're young, so we didn't expect to show up at their showroom or show up at even their house, and see Oscar de la Renta dresses and you see all this. But we wanted to see something that sparked our interest, and naturally they just sent us photos, and that is where we kind of took from there, and we kind of decided who we wanted to choose.
And as a stylist, like I just looked for their personality in their clothes, and I didn't want anyone who's big, because we're no one, like we're not even halfway to where we want to be.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to meet someone that's like the same level as us, but the same idea where they want to be. So that's how we chose. And they're so amazing. Like I think we've made like friends for life. Because we've been doing.
They're excited about their design, so it gets us excited.
And seeing them emailing us and being like, "Oh, I'm so excited," and
And it's fresh.
It's so exciting, and I've made so many good friends through
just for the first meeting with all the designers.
It was amazing. We spent like 3 hours together.
Literally, we felt
it was meant to be like half an hour.
It was like, oh my god, it's coming, but it was good. It was good. It was really good.
Okay, so this idea obviously came from you two, and we can see how it's evolved. What challenges do you think you faced trying to get this all done? Was there a lot of bickering going on between you?
Not really. Not
Meeting him, I think if we wasn't close, it would have destroyed our friendship.
Yeah.
Because we're so passionate.
Yeah. And we tell each other the truth.
So if I don't like something, I'm like, I don't like it. I'm not doing it. So
we'll change it. We'll compromise.
It was so difficult.
It was definitely
worth it.
But I think it was.
At the end, we always come up with the same, because obviously we know what we want, but just the process of getting there.
I think it was between us. There's no difficulties with us. You're running your show. It's stressful. It's natural. But when it comes to, it was more about sourcing the right designers and finding the right fit, and finding all the models that really suited. Because we had a concept. It was unisex. We needed to find things that fit in with that. And of course, we could go to a modeling agency and pick out 10 or 12 of their best models. But actually, did they suit what we wanted? Were they right? And actually, is it fair to go to the modern agency that has these 12 models that's been everywhere, or should we go and source fresh faces?
We made the effort to go and find the perfect people,
You know,
the perfect designers.
so we wanted fresh faces. This is about fresh. It's about new. So everything is about new, from models to designers to us. Like,
Innovation.
yeah, it's about innovation, and it's about, you know, leading. We're trying to be leaders.
So we can see you put a lot of effort into this. What kind of emotions, or what are you trying to provoke with this event?
When I went to New York, I was so surprised. We went to a straight club, and there was so many like gays, and like it was crazy. And I was like, how can like a straight boy can cope with that with no fighting, with no conflict? And they were just like happy. It was fun. It was so chill. But in London, I don't think you could ever get that.
We met drag queens that went to straight
Yeah,
clubs,
drag
picked
queen.
up straight men.
And then it was so like normal. But and like here, like that would never happen.
So would you say
So I want to this party, if someone wants to be gay for the night, let them be. It's free. Why not?
Drag is about like
Freedom.
yeah, and making people aware about
That, you know,
unisex.
Yeah.
You can be who you want to be. Like
of
no
course.
one's judging. There's no boundaries.
It's not about fashion, it's about style.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why we're here in
Creativity.
Dalston. You know, we could have done it in Brick Lane, and we could have done it in one of those places. We could have done it in Central London, where actually, we can say fashion is there, but actually no, style is what we're looking for, not fashion.
Okay. And speaking about your concept of unisex, with obviously from this young generation, do you find that is quite a problem? The way, as you say, you know, fashion and obviously being gay or whatever, that they can't mix, like events don't mix how you have.
I think nowadays, like people see like Hannah is wearing Givenchy and they have to have Givenchy, and it's like no, go make a shirt. Do you know what I mean? And it's like it's not about.
I don't think it's a
Designer?
problem. We just want to make people more aware that it's here.
It's fine, it's
Now.
here. It's now, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You know,
and it's like
it's
there's
not an
artists
issue.
like Leaf and
so many
so many artists that are so out right now, and I think it's just the time to do it because I think everyone is. I don't think if I don't know if London is ready for it, but you know other places are ready for it.
We're trying to get London.
Yeah.
We're ready.
We're ready for it.
Okay, and what would you say is the difference between this show, this event, compared to other, I don't know, you don't like to call it fashion, but other fashion events, because a lot of people, you know, might compare. What's the difference, for example, with Fashion Week? What?
I think you just have to come and see the atmosphere. Like I can't tell you. No? I think it's just gonna be crazy.
It's not crazy.
Yeah.
It's
I want to
definitely-
be
And
crazy.
tonight it's going to be full of like similar, people that have the same interests and they're excited about drag London.
Like, I go to Fashion Week every year, and it's less about the actual fashion and less about the actual shows, and I see more people just turning up in these clothes and wanting to be photographed. They're not coming to see designers, they actually just want to put themselves out on a blog, and that's what it's about. It's about celebrating the fashion and celebrating the style, you know? So that is what we're doing here, and you know, fashion on a runway can be taken outside, and lots of people don't see that.
That's the reason why we decided to do a presentation instead of a catwalk.
Yeah.
Because you can take the time to see and feel and touch and be close up to the garments.
Okay, and what should your audience, your fans, what should they expect?
What should they
be
understand it? Like I just want people to be like, I don't get it.
Yeah,
This is awful. Like this is weird. Like I
We want their
weird.
opinionated people tell us what they really think.
Yeah.
And
It's
that's
like,
how everybody should be.
I don't want them to understand. I want them to just embrace it.
And they won't be like, wow.
They're gonna love it.
The styling is a bit crazy.
They're gonna love
Yeah, they'll be
it,
like,
because as you said, it's not about fashion, it's about style, and they're gonna have opinions.
You don't
and-
have to accept it.
Exactly.
But
It's
So
being
good stuff.
okay with it, not judging someone.
yeah.
Because they're different.
And since you're working with 12 upcoming new designers, what advice would you give to other people trying to be designers or trying to get into?
Designers.
You have to talk to everybody and get your name out and don't be scared of anything.
Because you know, everyone says, you know, there's nothing that's original. No one's original, and
Yeah.
everyone has and pulls from somewhere. So the only thing that makes your brand any different is you. So, as you said, put yourself out there. Be yourself and be honest with what you're selling, what you're offering to people, and do people want it at the time that you're selling it? And if they don't want it and you feel they should have it, you should.
Wear your own stuff.
You know, show them that you want it. Yeah, and wear your own stuff.
Yeah, wear your own stuff.
You know, you're a designer, you're telling people to wear your stuff, wear your own stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be humble.
Yes.
Very important.
Again, speaking about humbleness, do you guys keep each other grounded or?
Definitely.
We're
I
honest.
think Marvin gets the most excited.
You know, I have big dreams and passion. You know, I'm
We
passionate.
all have our divas when we have.
Of course.
Yeah.
But, yeah, 100%.
Definitely a good team.
Yeah, 100%.
And so for this, for your audience, what should they be looking forward to? Anything you want to give us? A little insight? Or should we just know it's coming?
I know you're giving away to shit, but I definitely think some of the performers are gonna really pump it up.
Amazing.
And they're gonna be really amazing.
One of them we discovered, we was out like random night in Dalston actually.
Down the road.
Down the road, and we saw them, we were just like breathless up to them, and we spoke to them, and they were so nice. So they're just coming and performing.
Yeah,
so it's just cool kids.
It's cool kids.
Cool kids
you
from
know,
London.
People that just wanna, that love what they're doing. And
Yeah.
they're passionate for it.
Okay. And so, if for people who don't already know you, where could they find more about you? About this event? Where do you?
Like, and as I said, it's being run from by the fashion industry, but eventually, we don't know, maybe Drag will turn out to be its own separate franchise, but for now it's just fashionindustryuk.com, and we'll see how it goes.
Any Instagram, Facebook? What's your?
Of course, we have Instagram, Fashion Industry, Facebook. We don't run
We don't have Facebook. We
have Facebook, and she was like,
I don't have
Drag
Facebook.
right now has Facebook.
Drag right now just on Facebook.
Yeah,
So,
but for fashion culture, we don't have
Fashion
Facebook.
Industry.
I think it's just it's all. I think I don't. Should I say like it's not cool anymore?
It was the MySpace,
It
you
was
know.
like
It was the MySpace. And
But I think
Facebook.
fashion. I think Facebook is like friends connecting with people. I don't think it's for like a fashion. So we cancelled it. Sorry, Facebook.
Sue them.
Okay, guys. Well, that's all the questions we have for you today. We'd like to thank you so much for BTV Studios with the lovely Miss D.R.A.G Kadain, Mr. Marvin Maddox, and Mrs. Ashley Powell.
Amazing.
Thank you
Amazing.
so much.
Thank you.